Hello, very dear one, and welcome to the Psychic Garden. If you are new to the channel, if you just bumped into this video, I'm going to talk a bit in the introduction of what we do here. Tarot readings, but how and why. And you can always follow the timestamp to go directly to the reading if you wish to. This is a reading about the season of Saturn in Pisces and what we expect from it. Okay, so introduction. As I said, what do we do in the Psychic Garden? Well, we do readings for internal archetypes, like inner child, inner critic, so on. And these archetypes are hidden in our subconscious, and we access them through tarot cards and to get guidance, internal guidance. So these are readings for your archetypes so that you awaken this internal guidance. This is my aim and your guide's aim when they call me to do this for you. This is one type of reading I do, so psychic archetypes. Another type of reading I do is natal placements. So wherever your Black Moon Lilith, Chiron, or North nodes are, I do readings for those natal placements in your chart. So these messages are how to work with those elements in this lifetime. And that's why they are delivered to you. The other type of readings I do is the seasonals reading. So I'd call any season the time a planet stays in a constellation. And for this I work with Venus, Mercury, and so on, to see what we integrate for a season in which we have been for some time, to see what we expect from a season that's coming our way, and to see how to work with the season that we are in. And this is basically it. I am not an astrologer, so I cannot really go into the energetics of chart placements. What I do is I read energy through tarot and through messages that are simply delivered. Yeah. Today we're going to look into Saturn into Pisces. So, I mean, it's a heavy cycle we went through. 2020. 3 years, and it's a chapter that we were all wanting to close already in 2021. But there was much more to that chapter, and so it wasn't ready to be closed. And I know that this is both collectively and individually. We experienced this energy of Saturn in Aquarius very evidently collectively through the pandemic, but everyone has an important cycle that started in 2020 and is now shifting, closing, regenerating to go into the 2023-2025-6 period. So Saturn is going to be in Pisces, entering 7th of March, staying there until May 2025, and then comes back a bit from September 2025 until February 2026. But don't get stuck in the dates. Let's think in 2 years and an extra bit. So this reading is for this coming cycle. Okay. Fortune telling in tarot. Of course, tarot is a predictive tool. Of course, we can see what's coming our way. But the most important thing is how we approach it. And depending on the approach, how it manifests. Okay? So we see what is coming our way. And then we decide how we approach it and how we embrace it and how we work with it. Okay? So it's not a warning, it's not a must be like this, it's not a fixed situation, but it is what is coming our way. So we are foreseeing in what these energies right now for the next 2 years. And I was thinking about the word fortune today, and it's very nice that it's fortune. You know, we tune, we prepare before, a preparation, a pre-tuning. So let's call it pre-tune. And this is what we're doing. Okay, so let's pre-tune to Saturn in Pisces. Beautiful. Beautiful to feel this newness, this new energy. All this, yeah, energy. Wasn't I just feeling it? Stop. Okay, so don't get too excited. No, they're telling me that. But I'm just a little bit playing around here. I'm going to get a bit more serious, but I just need a bit of clarification before reading these two cards. Because yes, wow, it's a very, very, very strong mix of opposites, of course. Protecting love. Let me see what they mean with this fix. Speaking truth. And sister. Okay. So, energy and stop. One can take this stop card as exactly as I said, like don't get too excited, right? And then just fall into some type of apathy, right? You're very excited, you're playing around with the energy, you're like kids playing with mud, and then your parents come and say, oh, you're all dirty, oh my god, and you know, what have you done with your clothes? And you're like, okay, I was having a super fun time there, thank you for ruining it. And for telling me how bad a kid I am, and so on, and the story goes on, right? So this stop card kind of is right now telling us, if you will feel a lot of excitement with your projects, with your ideas, with your things, and then there are going to be circumstances that are not allowing you to go to dive permanently in that energy. And how would you react to it? How you react to it. So this stopping of the energy is not meant to ruin the day. It's meant for you to sit down with the energy. So, for example, you have a creative project and you're having a lot of ideas and putting it to shape and form and so on, and then you're stopped by some circumstance. And you have to stop doing it. But this stopping time doesn't mean stop thinking about it. Stop working with it in your mind. Stop feeling it. Sometimes you simply are not conscious that you're working on a project, especially with art, but you're feeling it and you're reshaping it. So this stopping is kind of, yes, there's going to be a lot of energy and inspiration and new beginnings around you, but it's also very important to feel how to bring this newness into something stable, material, grounded for your life. And that's why things are stopping on their way, stopping on their tracks, okay? Because it's not that there was something that needed to stop. Like when the clarification came, it's a protecting force. It's about realigning your values, speaking truth. So we have protecting love, speaking truth, and sister. It's something that it's working in your favor. It's an ally. This stopping force is an ally. So both here, the energy is also a loving energy. And how to work with this loving energy, that it's creating something beautiful for you and the world, is going to be, so you're going to learn to, I don't know if you can listen to my dog drinking water. I'll just wait a bit. Yeah, there. So you're going to be working with this loving energy and learning in the way how to handle it in the best way. And this is why the stopping force is coming in. Okay? It's kind of a teacher type of signpost, precisely as a stop signpost. Sometimes we need to stand up in, like, just stand still in a corner and see the circumstances, see our surroundings, gauging, and then aligning with our own truths, seeing, maybe I was moving too fast and I kind of almost said something that I don't really believe here. Let me change this line and reevaluate. Okay? Reevaluate what you are taking out to the world. This is the stopping energy. Wow. I mean, I didn't expect this from that. That's why I say wow. Because it's very clear, and I think it's very also sensible about how Saturn in Pisces would work. There's this inspiration, there's this love, there's this true being, there's this sister energy. Of course, there's a lot of water and also kind of the guidance from Saturn. Let me see what my guides want you to know. 8 of Wands. Let me ask them if they want me to read reverse. Five of Wands. I'm just evaluating everything. 7 of Wands. And 6 of Swords. Yeah, so they do want me to. They want me to read reverse, and so this is very interesting because I never take into account reading reverse for YouTube because there are little nuances, and I simply don't want to get too specific. But for this energy, they wanted it like this. So we have a Sun card, which is again this energy, this inspiration, this clarity, this awakening, this finally, like the sun is coming out the horizon and finally it's shining completely there, whole. Okay, so this is a new cycle. It's a cycle of clarity. Even though we're in a Pisces, Saturn in Pisces. So it's something you wouldn't really expect. And this is where the stopping comes in. Okay, there's this whole inspiration, but then there are deeper things. There are things under the surface. There are clouds also coming in to give nuance to this energy that is shining forth for you. Okay, so working with the energy is going to be very important for this cycle. So go into some type of yoga, meditation, qigong, tai chi, any type of energetic practice is going to be very aligned with what we have available as resources for the season. Okay, it's like using the seasonal fruits. So the seasonal fruit is this energy that we are learning to move with, to bring to us, to bring to the world, to cycle in it. Okay. Eight of Wands is precisely, and it's reversed. So Eight of Wands is always something coming from the outside, communication, exchange. And in this way it's reversed. Is how is this self-exchange? And what are you bringing to the world from this self? So it's like you're generating almost this energy inside you and how you are expressing it out. Mm-hmm. And it's also like the unexpected. So there's the sun, there's the light, but there's something unexpected and hidden. And you're going to find this in your own body, in your own complete being. You have all the energies within you. So there's something hidden in your unconscious that it's going to, that if you work with these energies, you're going to find it and refine it, refine it, refine it. I didn't see the Four of Pentacles before, but precisely this is a body card. How do you bring this energy to your body? Mm-hmm. And this is also this stopping. So it's when you are very inspired and airy and all like talking about projects and imagining and that, dreaming, so on. This is beautiful. And now it's time to a little check in with your body. Is your body going at the same rhythm of your ideas? Is the material world responding at the same pace? And most probably it isn't. So, okay, I am like 10,000 kilometers away with my mind, and the car is here. Okay, and then I just come back because your mind travels at the speed of infinite. So then your mind comes back to the ground and says, okay, I forgot about you. Let's work with the earth. Let's work with the body. It's yeah. Thank you for reminding me this. And we start working and putting things into matter. Five of Wands and Seven of Wands. It's not going to be a given. It's not going to be. So it requires hard work, and it requires also a lot of bravery to be, when you're being truth and when you're speaking your truth, you're going to be also both encountering certain discomfort in your heart, not only because of experiences of this life, but it's just some discomfort that you bring generationally. You're going to be encountering it. And you're going to be put in situations with communities, with people, in which you have to work with this together. Work out your differences. Okay? There is a lot of inspiration also, and a lot of, as I said, resources in this season to work with all this fire. The fire is already there, and it's going to be flowing through you. With Seven of Wands, you are actually going to take this fire, and yeah, it's powerful. I just feel the power right now. Fighting for what you want, fighting for what you believe, okay? And here it's very important. So it's on top of the Speaking Truth card. So this reminds me of what I said before. Sometimes it's important to stay still at a corner and see the surroundings, gauge, okay? Is your fight aligned with your truth? Check in, stop, check in, okay? So this season is about movement, inspiration, fire, heart, love, and then stop, check in, stop, check in. And it's going to feel sometimes like this, like, oh my God, something stopped me, how do you say, like, just cut me in my way. And you can feel like, oh, wow, I didn't expect there was a wall there. And just don't be discouraged. And we have the Six of Swords. Navigating. This is, I mean, there's no water card here. There are elements in the color, so there's a bit of water here in the protecting love and in speaking truth. There's water. And when I say a bit, I mean a lot. Yeah, there is. In the Six of Swords, this, of course, is air energy, but they are navigating. They're in a boat. So this is something I love a lot about this card. It's the navigation of your thoughts, of your mind, a comfortable navigation. It's not, you're not in the ocean, you're in a very kind of body of water. I don't know the specific type of names. So you're in a comfortable body of water, which can be huge from shore to shore, but it's a steady navigation. You have your purpose, you have your goals, your mind is clear. Your mind is clear, and you're swimming in this water. So it's also driven by intuition. So it's an alignment of mind and intuition. And you are doing it by being transported in a boat. So you are carried by earth. What did you construct with this fire, with this energy? What did you bring to the material world? And this is the sustenance of your mind. And this sustenance of your mind is allowing you to navigate the intuition. This is Saturn in Pisces. You know, the intuition of the deeper ocean coming to the surface and inspiring us to move in ways which are, I would say, rational and logical, but in the sense sensible, let's say. Makes sense. It makes sense for you because it's aligned with your truths, with your path, with your way. This is the work of this season, and it will last 2 and almost 3 years. We have this little extra gift at the end of 2025. So really do journal on something. How do you want to work with these elements that are given to you? They are delivered to your door. It's the resources that are delivered to your door. What projects do you want to start? Where do you want your energy to move? How are you going to master the energy that is coming to you? And how are you going to bring this to the world in a way that is aligned with your purpose? Yeah, big time. So get ready for it, enjoy it, embrace it, and share, like, subscribe, stay around for other readings. I wish you all the best.